If you are an average guy, chances are that you get nervous and uneasy when you are talking to an attractive woman. This makes you look foolish and insecure, or even worse, makes you avoid interacting with attractive women altogether. But this is not the case for the high-value man. He has a different way of communicating with women that makes the woman blush and feel submissive, drawing her towards him. The high-value man doesn't get nervous around an attractive woman because he doesn't put her on a pedestal, no matter how beautiful she is. In this video, I'll reveal 6 ways to communicate with women like a true high-value man. Number 6. Stop being so serious. To start things off is probably the most important lesson of them all. Don't be too serious. Especially don't take yourself too seriously. Always keep things in a light tone and don't be afraid to goof around. I once heard a woman say that a guy who would be considered a 7 out of 10 in terms of attractiveness would instantly become a 10 out of 10 if he was funny. This is a great truth. You could be the best looking man in the world, but if you are dull and boring, you will have a hard time attracting women. But if you are an average looking guy, but you are extremely fun to be around, attracting women will not be an issue. And please, don't think too much about what you're going to say, and don't try too hard to be funny. If something pops into your mind, just go with it. When you start overthinking it, it becomes unnatural and unauthentic, and women can detect this. So just relax and goof around. Make fun of yourself, make fun of her, even use dark humor, which is something a lot of women actually find hilarious. Just keep it light, and you'll be all good. Number 5. Don't fish for compliments. A low-quality man will seek validation from women and ask for their opinions on his appearance or behavior. These types of men appear insecure and lack confidence. In contrast, high-value men don't require validation from women because they possess self-assurance and are aware of their high worth. It's better to remain quiet and avoid asking for compliments than to come across as needy. As a man, seeking validation is considered a feminine trait, and it's crucial to understand what not to say when talking to women. Often men turn women off with their words and actions, even if the man is considered attractive in terms of looks. So avoid fishing for compliments from women, and chances are that you might actually get even more. Number 4. Effective compliments. Complimenting a woman can be a tricky business. While women love validation, they're also used to receiving a lot of meaningless compliments. High-value men understand this and know how to compliment a woman in a way that feels genuine and not desperate. Unlike the average guy who might hesitate to approach a woman, a high-value man knows his worth and quickly decides if she's worth his time. If she is, he'll approach her and offer a sincere compliment, but he won't linger or shower her with excessive praise. This sets him apart from the simps who constantly seek a woman's approval and flood her with compliments. When a high-value man compliments a woman, it's not out of desperation or a need for validation. It's a genuine gesture, and he won't keep giving her compliments just to win her over. This makes his compliments worth more to her than all the other meaningless ones she receives on a daily basis. Number 3. Mysterious and unpredictable. Women are attracted to mysterious men, and high-value men know how to keep an air of mystery around them. Most guys are uninteresting because they are too predictable. A high-value man understands the value of being unpredictable. He doesn't always respond at the same time or in the same way, and he doesn't reveal too much about himself. He might surprise her by picking her up and taking her to a fancy restaurant, or he might wait a little longer than usual to respond to her messages. He doesn't share every detail about his life or his problems, and he doesn't get jealous when she tries to make him feel that way. By being unpredictable, he keeps her guessing, and she can't help but wonder what he's thinking or what he'll do next. Number 2. Destroy her ego. Many women possess large egos because they have been flattered by men who are easy to please. The constant attention they receive from these men has resulted in an inflated sense of self-worth. However, high-value men can easily recognize when a woman's ego is overinflated, and they will not indulge it. In fact, they may choose to bring her down a notch and give her a reality check. This doesn't mean that he will engage in arguments with her. Instead, he treats her like an average and easily replaceable person. Imagine a group of average men competing for a woman's attention, but there is one man who clearly stands out from the rest. He doesn't make a big deal out of her, and treats her as if she is not special at all. This alone is enough to bring her back down to earth. High-value men know that they had to work hard and develop discipline to improve themselves, so they don't consider a woman his equal just because of her physical beauty. She has to demonstrate that she is more than just a pretty face. It's a fact that women secretly love it when a high-value man crushes their ego. Women are typically hypergamous, meaning they always want a partner who is superior to them. They simply can't be attracted to someone they view as inferior to them, even if the man is more intelligent and earns more money than her. If he indulges her ego too much, she will regard him as a low-value man. High-value men recognize their worth, and that makes them skilled at destroying a woman's inflated ego. Number 1. The exit strategy. Exiting a conversation is just as important as entering one, yet most men only focus on approaching women. Knowing when and how to end a conversation can make a significant difference. Not every initial interaction needs to be prolonged. A simple introduction or greeting can suffice. When you do engage in a more extended discussion, let her do most of the talking. Women love talking about themselves, so let her have the floor. If she stops talking about herself, ask her a few more questions. Keep your answers brief if she asks you anything. Chat for a few minutes, and then wrap it up. Thank her for the conversation, and use her name when doing so. Let her know that you need to leave, and that's it. Once you finish the discussion and continue with your day, she will realize that she talked a lot about herself, and you remain mysterious. Remember, you approached her, so you should be the one to end the conversation. High-value men respect their time and don't spend hours talking to women. So do your thing, and women will come.